Well, we broke the losing streak and we finally got a win. Coach Caddy got one win under his belt. We're gonna talk about it. Let's enter the Tiger Den. CFT talking Tigers. Let's go.
This is C&T Talking Tigers, where talking Auburn football is what we do. Welcome to the Tiger Den.
And you are now in the Tiger Den. Welcome to the Tiger Den, everybody. It's C&T Talking Tigers. I'm Courtney Chandler. There's Tony Milford right there. We thank y'all so much for watching with us once again on YouTube, here live. We see, we already got two people that is watching. Praise God. Look at God. We already got two.
Look, won't he do it?
Right. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? But listen, y'all know what to do. Y'all follow us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, C&T Talking Tigers. Tony, how you feeling, man? We finally got a win.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, my boy Cadillac put that dub up there, you know. I believe it was the suit. The suit did it. I believe it was the suit.
Yeah.
That boy came out there, that boy came out there with them lemon pepper stuffers on, boy. Y'all ain't see Lack, or Carnell. Y'all ain't see Coach, but you know, feel good to get a dub, especially on the Plains. His first home game as head coach. All his old partners came out. That was good to see the support. That's what Auburn family looks like. That's what it means to be part of the Auburn family. And that's why we call it a family, because that's what family did, what family does. And my sister-in-law always says, love is what love does. And that wasn't nothing but love Saturday night, from the former teammates to the current players, the administration staff, the fans. Everybody was all in, and it showed. And
a sold-out game. It's not
sold out, baby.
Sold out.
Jared has the old folks say.
Right. Rocking in there. I mean, rocking. You were thinking they was fighting for the SEC West.
You know what I'm saying? You'd have thought we was 9-1 instead of 1-9 or whatever the hell we is.
Yeah. 3-6 at the time.
3-6, yeah. Hey man, hey, but look though, them boys, hey, we came out, you know what I'm saying? It was a tough game, you know, it was a hard fought game, like, you know, we thought it would be from the preseason, and looking at the schedule, like, man, that's gonna be a tough game, man. And Auburn, it played out that way. Now A&M didn't have all they weapons, you know. A-Train didn't make no appearance. Musha Muhammad boy didn't play. You know, Jimbo got a lot of things going on, but I mean, we played what he put out there, and we handled it well. They played Weigman, the quarterback. He was terrible. Our defense helped him look terrible. I think he was 14 for 36, 100 and some yards and a touchdown.
121 yards and a touchdown.
And you know what? You know what's the sad part about that?
What?
He probably still had a better game than Robbie at throwing the ball.
Yeah, that's very true. He went 6
Robbie was like I think Robbie had like 60 yards passing.
Yeah.
He almost had more yards rushing than he did passing. And he threw 2 more picks.
Yeah, it didn't look good at all for Robbie.
Man, hey, I mean, Amari Daniels was the running back instead of the A-Train. We held him under 100 yards, but he only had 11 carries, but he still had 83 yards. So, you know, we still need to tighten up on that run. I was impressed with us holding. I don't know if we held Evan Stewart or the quarterback held Evan Stewart, 3 catches for 9 yards. I thought that was beautiful. They only had 12 first downs. We had 18. Both of us were terrible on third down. They was 5 for 16. We was 5 for 17. We wasn't no better. They only had 215 total yards. You know what I'm saying? 121 passing, 94 rushing. We had 330. 270 on the ground, baby, down their throat. Cadillac, running Brown type action. Bang, bang. But we only had 60 yards passing. You know what I'm saying? We lost the turnover battle, which was terrible. We had 3 turnovers to their 1. We sacked them. We did sack them 3 times, but we were sacked twice. And another thing that I do not like about, I don't know if it's this Auburn team or I'm gonna have to go back and look. But for right now, the Cadillac-led Auburn teams, we penalized way too much.
Yeah.
It was 15 penalties the first game. It was 8 penalties this game. We've out penalized our team. We've out penalized the other team. We both had 8 penalties this game, but we had more penalty yards than they did. I don't like that. We need to clean that up. Don't know if it's just from Cadillac being the first year coach. Everybody's excited and things like that, but we definitely got to crack down on those penalties. The bright spot was the defense held those guys in check. 23 carries, 121 from Tank, 13, 121 from Quez, and Robbie gave us 47 with his 16 carries. That was a dog fight, and we was in it. We was right there. We kept dogging, and we kept plugging, and we kept fighting, and we stuck together, didn't give up. Everybody had each other's back, and we came through with a win, man. We got Coach Cadillac his first win on the Plains at home in his first home game. Can't ask for much more.
Right. Dub. That remind me of the old Auburn football Coach Tub days. That's running the ball, blocking. That remind me of Coach Tub a lot.
Facts, man. But I'm glad to get the win. That's a lot. I hear there's a lot of Cadillac got a lot of support from the Auburn family and community, which he should. I mean, we all love Cadillac. We you know what I'm saying, from the time we got him when he was, coming out of high school. I think Cadillac came out in 2000. I think me and Cadillac graduated the same. No, Cadillac graduated in 01. I graduated in 2000. Cadillac graduated in 01.
Yeah.
Them guys, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy for Cadillac. But, hey, what's the best way? Win the best time to win your next game. Win your second win. Hey, your very next game. Let's go. We back at home again, baby.
Right. Western Kentucky, the Hilltoppers, they coming into the Plains on tomorrow. That game's at 3 p.m. Central Time. This Western Kentucky is pretty good. It's pretty good. They 7-4. Their leading passer, I believe,
Austin Reed.
Austin Reed. This man got over 3,000 yards, 31 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. 7 INTs.
Yeah, 3,500 yards. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, these guys are really good. Our lead receiver, Corey.
Malachi Corley.
Yeah, got 953, 7 touchdowns. So these guys are not no just pullover or
these boys. Hey, that secondary and that D Hall and Kobe Wood, they better get ready to get on their horse, and we got to get to this quarterback. They don't run the ball a hell of a whole lot. Their leading rushers average about 62 yards a game. I think we can contain that because them boys coming to add this thing out. You know what I mean? Malachi Corley has 70 catches, averages 87 yards a game. The second receiver, Daywood Davis, he's got 60 catches. He averages 76 yards a game. Both of them scored 7 touchdowns. They got a slot receiver. I forget his name, but he's got over 500 yards and 4 touchdowns. So they got 3 top receivers to get that ball to, man. These guys scored 38 points per game, right at almost 40 points per game. They putting up 483 yards per game. 336 of them coming in the air. They still put almost 150 on the ground too. You know what I mean? So that ain't nothing to sneeze at. Where we average about 189 yards a game passing, which is starting to get lower and lower because Robbie's throwing for less and less yards every week. And we're averaging like 190 yards rushing a game, which is going up because we're running the ball more and more every week. We're starting to put, our identity is starting to, turn over, and we turn into a run first, run second, run third team, pass when we have to. And these guys, Western Kentucky, they don't generate a lot of sacks. We don't throw the ball a hell of a whole lot to get sacked, and when we do, we still get sacked. But the fact that they don't generate a lot of sacks, I think their lead sack guy might have 2.5, 3 maybe. They don't have a lot of minutes sacks. But what they do well, they have 17 interceptions as a team on defense. They turn the ball over. They attack the ball when it's in the air. So it would behoove us. Their strength seems to be in taking the ball away in the passing game. Our weakness is our passing game. So it seems like this would be a match made in heaven for us. Be a good way for Cadillac to get his second win. It's a day game at Auburn. A lot of people, everybody can be out. You know, it get dog fast. Because it's gonna be dog by the halftime.
Right.
It's gonna be dog by halftime.
Maybe the
It's
first
probably gonna be
quarter.
cold too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, man, we got to be on our P's and Q's on defense. Because their strength is in their passing game on offense, and I think the strength of our defense is our pass rush and our secondary. Our weakness is the front seven, our run defense. So this should lend itself to us having I don't want to say a big win. I don't want to say I don't want to put too much pressure on them, but we should win this game. We're better all the way around. We should be better coached. We should have better players. We're Auburn. We're a better school.
Right.
Like there's no way we should lose this game. Cadillac lose this game. All that momentum he had for some people saying, hey, maybe we should just give Cadillac a chance. Maybe if they keep, let's just go with Cadillac. You lose this game, oh, that's out the window, bro.
Yeah, it's gone.
And you ain't gonna be able to slow talk your way back into this one. And so we can't. It's too much momentum has been built up to have a letdown, and I don't think Cadillac's the kind of coach, and he's the kind of guy that's going to let these guys get too far ahead of themselves. We ain't won with 4 games. We need to win. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing to be pumping our chest about anyway. So in that regard, I think Cadillac and the coaching staff are going to keep these guys humble. Going to keep their heads down. We're going to keep that focus and keep our hard work. And we're going to run this thing down their mother and throat. You understand me? Yeah. They're going to sit down at the table and they're going to eat. And they're going to have to take this. We finna feed it to you. And we finna feed it to you. And you can either eat it or we can shove it down your throat. Either way it goes, it's going down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we like to put, Black like to get him, Tank, and Jarquez. He likes to get him multiple touches. Tank wear him down. Jarquez come in and just break it off. You know what I'm saying? He come in and get chunks of yard. While Tank just be grinding away on them 4 yard, 5 yard, 3 yard, 7 yard, 8 yard, 5 yard, 4 yard, 3 yard, 6 yard, 12 yard. Here comes Jarquez, 32-yard touchdown. You know what I mean? So that's the formula I see. I mean, it ain't really much. Western Kentucky they're high scoring offense for where they are and what they do. But I mean, you coming into the SEC, you playing an SEC opponent. It's a different animal, man. And he's just finna lay down and let you do everything you want to do and just throw it all around the yard on us. So I like Auburn for the win, tomorrow to get to the 5th win of the season. A score. It's tough for me to put a score on it, but I'll say we running that thing pretty good. And I'm going to say Auburn. I'm going to say Auburn 31. We're going to run that thing up on them because I don't think they can stop our run game. And with Quiz and Tank the way they do, man, I think we can get – wait a minute. Before I go any further. Hats off to my boy, Evan McPherson.
Yes.
I told you Cadillac was going to be the one. I've been calling for you, Mac. I've been calling for you all year.
We'll give him an applause.
I've been calling for you all year, my boy.
You gonna play
and as a true freshman, in your first game, the only kick you missed was a 50-plus yard field goal. Them the only field goals that are acceptable misses to me. 50-plus yards, fresh out of high school, your first game, you nervous. It's okay if you miss that. But I need you to make them makeables.
And he did.
I need you to make them 35s and them 42s, them 43s, anything 45 and under. I need that to be automatic. And you look good, boy. You put your foot through that thing, boy. I know your folks were proud. I was proud. I've been calling for you all year, and you came through it. It was a 13-10 ball game, but we needed all your points. We needed your extra points. Both of your field goals. We needed and you came through when you had to come through. I am so glad we got rid of you know who. I ain't even gonna call his name no more.
He is injured.
I am so glad. I'm so glad. And this caution don't last always.
Dude.
I'm so glad. But yeah, we got us a new kicker, baby. We got a new kicker. We got a new coach. We got a new lease on life. We trying to get bowl eligible. And it start tomorrow.
Amen.
Again, Western Kentucky. We finna heel top your head. Auburn 31. Western Kentucky 17. And then we're going to Tuscaloosa to get bowl eligible, baby. Ooh, I can't wait to that next. Ooh, I can't wait to that next show.
All right, you gonna give them 31? I didn't think I was gonna give them 31. I think I'm gonna give them 31, and I think I'm gonna say they get. They might. I think I'm gonna give them this 2 touchdowns. I'm gonna say 31-14.
31-20.
No, 31-14. I think they're gonna.
See, you did it again. See, you do it again. This ain't
Hey, I got to.
Why you always trying to one up me on the score, man? You do it every week, man.
You can't have the same score.
You ain't got to try to make your score be better than mine.
What?
Every time I give, if I would have said 31-21, he'd have said 34-17, y'all. He always trying to, y'all see this? He always trying to
24-13, and I thought about it, I was like, you know what, they have.
He always trying to up. See, I gave Auburn 31, now he want up to 31. You see that? Then he want to make sure
31 though. I said 31. I said I was gonna give West Kentucky 14.
Y'all see y'all hold. Y'all see y'all hold. You see how he do. You see how he do. He always trying to fancy this. He always trying to fancy everything up. You know what I'm saying? He be over there talking. He got little earbuds in. He got his microphone up. He always be trying to show. We know he on the news. We know he on the news. You know what I'm saying? Courtney and Toney up there. Go ahead. What you is? What you CBS 42 or something? What you is, Courtney?
42. Yeah. CBS 42. Yeah, y'all check me out.
Y'all watch Courtney and Toney, CBS 42 in your greater Birmingham area. You know what I'm saying?
6:30.
Hey, you gotta wake up early to see Courtney. He be outside. It be so early in the morning. Courtney be outside. They got to put the spotlight on because he be just the dog and him outside. They can't see him that good. She got to put that spotlight on him. Got to brighten him up, baby.
Yes, sir.
But hey, my Auburn people, look, hey, but just let's touch on. Hey, okay, we won last week. We had momentum built from his first week, carried over the last week to a win. We're gonna carry that over into another win. We'll say this. There's a lot of Lane Kiffin talk going around.
Yeah, and I just want to go ahead and bring this up because we've been hearing a lot about this. About he's the front runner right now. They are. In fact, I heard it's a contract on the table. All they waiting on him to do is just finish the season.
Man, I done seen folks talking about he announcing after the Egg Bowl and all this. And Auburn already got Ole Miss and gave him more money to stay. I'ma just say this. I wouldn't be Lane Kiffin is like third on my list. I'm not gonna lie. He's in my top 3, top 4, whatever. I'm nervous about Lane Kiffin just because I think Lane always has his eyes on something more. Yeah. He's always looking to the next thing. It might and let's remember this. It might not necessarily be another college job. He didn't really get the shape that he thought he deserved in the NFL. Yeah. He didn't really get to finish that NFL thing like he wanted to. You see, Nick went back to the NFL. You see, Steve Spurrier went back to the NFL. Urban tried his hand at the NFL. They all want to know how they do on that top level. And Lane is an NFL guy in college. A lot of people like to say that's a guy. Lane is an NFL guy in college. Yeah. That next job might not be Alabama or Oklahoma or Michigan or something like that. This next job might be the Tennessee, the Indianapolis Colts or the you know what I'm saying, the Jets or something. You know what I'm saying? It's some type of NFL job. Come calling Lane Kiffin. Who's to say he doesn't leave us and go to the NFL? Because he probably feel like he can always get a college job because there's so many of them.
Yeah, that's true.
There's so many. There's only 32 of them NFL jobs. it's 32 big time programs in the NCAA. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's my only thing about Lane. Like I said, it's been a lot of chat about Lane. Lane's in my top 3 to 4. You know, everybody know I'm prime or bust. And then after prime, I want Hugh Freeze. After that first 2, I'm just like, hey, just give me somebody that ain't Chiswick or Malzahn or Brian Harsin, I guess. But like I said, I wouldn't be disappointed with Lane, but I just gotta watch that Lane. And it's too much. That's why I don't really think of nothing because it's too much. If you really were doing something, it wouldn't be everybody ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. And I hear that it's 2 big names that they ain't talking about it. And one of them is Dabo Swinney from Clemson.
I've been seeing that Dabo talk.
Yeah.
But I feel like with Dabo, leave what he built up there to come here. Then when the Alabama job ain't nobody more Alabama than Dabo Swinney.
Yeah.
Man from Birmingham, walked on in Alabama, won national championship there. Was a former coach. He's former coach, player. He's alumni. He's all Alabama. You think he gonna stay at Auburn and turn down the Bama job and stay at Auburn when he's a Bama man at heart?
Yeah.
Dangerous, boy. That's dangerous. That's dangerous right there.
But the names that I would be very careful to watch is the big names. It's Urban Meyer and James Franklin. Them 2 names I would be very interested to watch. That you probably ain't gonna hear about right now, but they some big names that might pop up in the next few days.
I'm with that James Franklin all day, every day.
Yeah.
I'm with that James Franklin.
I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at neither one of them.
Oh, and Herb, that's not even get me started on Herb. I think Herb is a better coach than Nick Saban, and they think Nick Saban. God, I swear to God, I feel like Herb a better coach, but that's just me.
He way better coach. Nick Saban might be a better recruiter, but Urban Meyer's a better coach.
Yeah, and I think even when Herb, like, look at his track record at Florida, look at what he did at Ohio State. Here, he's just as good as a recruiter.
Yeah, true.
Herb the man. I love me some Herb, but we ain't even gonna worry about that right now. We got us a coach, and we're gonna ride with him for these next 2 games. We're gonna see where he take us.
Yes, sir. Well, without further ado, hey, we thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for joining us for another episode of CNT Talking Tigers.
So this sweet tonight.
Yes, on a Friday night.
Friday night, baby. Real Friday night fever.
Right. We felt like we should bring it to y'all on Friday night. We also was very busy this week. We had another issue. So we had to come to y'all Friday. But we'll be back next week, Iron Bowl week. So you know it's crazy. In Alabama, we ready. It's gonna be real.
I have 2 shows next week on y'all ass.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But hey, until then, y'all be blessed, be safe. Listen, continue to follow Instagram, Twitter, and continue to watch on YouTube. Tony, you know how you end it.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night. And whoa, Eagle! Hey! Oh man, I forgot. We'll say that for next week. You know we're gonna.